Evening! Welcome to the Strem. Just a kind of chill stream to begin with today. Camera's over there, not over here. Boomer! Gonna do some painting as before to do the June paint challenge. So it's gonna begin chill, and then when I complete the little speed paint, then I'm gonna move on to BF1. And that's how it's gonna be, alright? That's how it's gonna go tonight. There's some hastily grabbed memes for the stream start. I forgot to grab some memes. I wanted to jump right into painting, to be honest. So these are just my hasty stream opening, and we're gonna go in, and I believe, because the other day I actually, for the first time, watched Bram Stoker's Dracula, after seeing a bunch of clips of it, and then suddenly, for some reason, Red Letter Media did a review of it, and I also sneakily found that the entire film is on YouTube. Hush hush. So I watched that, and I might buy it, actually. It's a very good film. I didn't realise it was such a good film, to be honest. Yeah, so I'm going to probably be painting one of his many outfits in the film. It's Gary Oldman, and he wears... He goes through time, and he changes his look as Dracula survives through time. And like his first outfit is this weird blood armor. It's kind of like when you rip away the skin, you've got that kind of red musculature sort of thing with the stretched out lines in your chest, you know. But they've put that on the armor, on the exterior of him, which I think is quite cool. And then there's this weird kind of rabbit face mask. So I might do that, or I might do this, him with Mina. Wilhelmina. Friggin' Winona Ryder's a psychopath these days, but in that film, very cute. And yeah, it's a love story, basically, as they say on Red Letter Media, but it's a very cool one. I really like Gary Oldman's portrayal of Dracula, and how he, makes him this tragic, lovable character. But I don't like Keanu Reeves acting as the Jack guy. I think that's just friggin' awful. But yeah, everything else was quite cool. Anthony Hopkins was a bit weird. Not sure if I liked that character or all the weird suitors, although one of them was Richard E. Grant, who is quite a cool actor. So yeah, okay, the microphone's gonna get further away, as happened last time. My microphone cable is stuck on something, I don't know why. Okay. Graphics tablet. It's a bit of an old graphics tablet, actually. I think it's a Wacom Intuos 3 or 4 that I inherited from my brother when he got a new one. So it's really, it's kind of old. It's got masking tape on the corners where it started to peel off slightly. You can kind of see that. But it's flat now, and it works. It's worked. It's done me well for ages. So I think when you buy a new one of those, they look a bit odd, and like the shape is not as good as they were when they made these ones. So I think I got a better deal with these ones. But you can get ones that are actually monitors now, which I think is crazy. So it lights up and you're like drawing on a version of your screen down below. If you can even hear me. I don't know. Sorry, did I blast it? Oh, it's probably really quiet. For some reason my mic volume is kind of low. I was streaming for a while and it was high, And then just one day when I was streaming, I think Twitch changed the settings or something happened to the settings of my microphone, and my microphone was always lower for that from that point on. So I noticed that when I have videos of my streams, you have to boost the audio slightly to hear the music, and then you're alright and you can hear the mic when it comes in. But it's slightly lower than it should be. Like when you start a Twitch video, you kind of expect everyone to be at the same volume, but mine is lower, so people have to up the volume. Kind of annoying. I can't find a mic volume boost that is strong enough anywhere on my PC. Don't really know why that is. Anyway, can you hear me? I am further away now. I'll try and point it at me. There we go. It's a little bit more pointed at me, just in case I say anything of merit. But mainly, I'm going to be painterizing, and I'll bung on some music. I'll bung on the basic TeknoAXE. Where the F? I thought I started this before stream. Never mind. There we go. We got sharp charcoal pencil today. It's slightly better brush than last time. Last time's brush was shite, as I probably mentioned at the time. That was like a weird cut thing here. Oh, that's it. It's an old-fashioned door. That's gonna have to be bigger, I think. Are we too big now? I'm not sure. I think I was gonna put the helmet on him, so you see him in the full armor, basically. I don't know if I'm getting the proportions of this right. I might need to boost the canvas in PSP. Save this. I'm gonna save this as 12th June. I know it's 13th of June, but this is maybe dated for the day we've just had, so. How do I not add borders? What do I want? Canvas size. Up. The width is, what is the width? 5,000. The width seems alright. I might take this up to 7,000 there. Oh, what happened there? It sucked it off to the side. I didn't do that. Try this again. Why did it suck it? Ah! Fucking dropper is getting in my fucking way. Try this. Okay, that's a bit better. So if I save that, and now jump back here, I actually have to close that and reopen it. Girl! Okay. And now let's reset my brushes. Oh, damn it. Should have this saved in charcoal, crayons. So this is a great movie. There's a funny bit I'm remembering now where Anthony Hopkins, I think he's playing who's the fucking vampire hunter guy, Van Helsing. He's playing Van Helsing. For some reason, like, Mina turns into a vampire finally, and like she snogs Van Helsing and goes all kind of fake sexy, which I think is a bit dumb. Like the other character is it her sister or her friend at the beginning, who's like the vampire bride. So she turns into a vampire at Dracula's castle, and Van Helsing puts a coin thing on her head. I'm not quite sure the lore of that, but then she just like bumbles around her and creates a fire circle, but he does it in a really funny way. It's so bumbling. Ugh. You have to rewatch the film and watch that moment, and if you laugh when Anthony Hopkins does that, then you've probably got my kind of humour. Just cracked me up as soon as I saw it. The fence, the wall thing I was talking about, get some privacy back, is up now. It was bloody hard putting that fence up. I got one of these big fence slammer things. We played UT on the stream. You know the Redeemer weapon, the little mini tactical nuke? It looks kind of like one of those. It's a silver long tube thing and the handle bits are like almost exactly the same. Or it looks like holding one of the Doctor Who Cybermen heads. But it's like a tube with handles, and then you slot it over the top of the fence, and then you're meant to go whoop, because it's enormous weight. I'm not sure how heavy it is. It feels like 5 kilos to 10 kilos, something. Yeah, I'll have to find out how heavy it is, but I was like up on a stool because the fence posts I got are way higher than I thought, and so are the stakes that you have to attach to the bottom of the fence post. So you got the stakes and then the fence post, and then I couldn't reach even on a stool to get the slammer over the top of the fence post because it was way higher once it was in the ground than I thought. So I had to like raise the fence post like a barn with the slammer on top, so it was ultra heavy. And I thought, one of these 3 ridiculously heavy things is gonna fucking land on me and knock me out, and I'm gonna go to hospital. But once I realised I wasn't gonna get fucking killed by juggling giant heavy things above my head, it was alright. Got it made. It does look like a friggin' wine glass, that whatever that knocker thing is on the door back there. What's that? I think I'm a bit condensed sideways. I think I'm too close to his head. I didn't get the proportions right, as is usual on a lot of my drawings. So his head comes, it's got a parting there, and then it goes down. Like that. There's a bubbly bit, and then there's a thing, and that's where the red begins. Let's try and etch some of this in. Maybe I do need it wider. Very cool armor. So I'm going to put a bit of his face in. I might go over his face and put the helmet on there. do him as is for now. Oh yeah, there's a point like where Mina's in love with Dracula. Like that's happened. Like he's come to London and Jack's away in Dracula's castle, like being done by the three kind of whore vampires or whatever they are. And for some reason Mina just like Jack gets free from that, and then he sends a note to Mina, and Mina for some reason flies all the way, or takes a ship, or whatever, I guess it's Victorian, is it? Takes a ship all the way to Romania to marry him, just on the spot there, instead of him like coming to London. It's really strange. But like, she's on the ship like tearing up letters or something, and she's going, "Oh, I actually think I love Dracula, not this Jack dude." But then when she gets to the wedding and like marries the Jack dude, she like snogs his face off, like for ages. Like, oh, are you sure? So you do love Dracula? Are you sure you love? Which one do you love? I think she's like, I think she basically had the hots for the both of them, and she was just like getting as much as she could from both. There's also random scenes like that. She like snogs her best friend in the rainstorm in the park as well. It's like, I think she's just like that. Don't nobody talk to me about the G7. I'm absolutely fucking fuming about that. Alright. Chill stream though. Well, probably not going to talk about it. Cut a story short. That's sort of near me. And someone should have stopped them. Yeah, he's got his arms out to the sides. I'm gonna have to widen the image. I don't think I would need to. I actually need to make it deeper as well. That's a pain in the ass. Alright, whatever. We don't want backups. No backups. Painter generates backups. It's really annoying. do this again. So we're gonna get a bit of width, and then we'll take this, try this 9,000. What's this gonna do? Yeah, that looks alright. Save. Ah! And everything's reset, of course. That's quite cool, that spins around here. That's like a pocket thing. That's like a dual pocket thing, because it goes here, and then it opens out to another pocket. Like a elbow guard, I guess. But then there's like fabric over here. Fascinating. Fascinating. I can't do a Spock impression. How do you do a Spock? Fascinating. Fascinating. Fascinating, Captain. Fascinating. That's what we drew last time, isn't it? Spock. Yeah. Do that. Oh, the last fucking 1984 chapter I read for the audiobooks. Last 1984 chapter I read. It's fucking huge. It's so long. I can imagine people reaching that chapter and being put off from reading 1984. I can't remember it being that big. I must have, because this is the second time reading it for the read through. It's my second time, and yeah, I must have read it the first time, but I can't remember that. That's so long. It's like the scene in the book War of the Worlds where there's a zillion humans in an exodus leaving London, and it goes on and on and on, and they're shouting and screaming and being funneled in different ways. But there's this chapter in 1984 is just like, here's the world politics situation for like fucking 20 pages or something. I swear the video is going to be like 3 hours long or more. It's like, oh god, I'm not entirely happy about putting up the next chapter, because I know it's going to be the longest video of the whole shebang. This is interesting. There's a kind of sheath thing going on. What is this? This must be the symmetrical version of this. Must be under his hair. Is this bit it? And then there's actually a line here. It doesn't look like there's a line though, because this connects up here. How weird. I think it's like this. I don't know what this line is. I think it's like that. It's weird. And then that comes out, the hair goes up. Oh, so this is actually a lot bigger. This is actually a lot bigger. More than that. Oh, we get to see the back of the double cup thing over here. So it's kind of like that. I like that, how it's like. That's cool. And then there's this weird fabric bit, which is so weird. It's over here as well. Why is skewer you in the elbow pit. The elbow pit. It's my technical name for it. I was on one of Dankula's FB fan pages, and there's this fucking guy on there, like, defending bestiality. Like, what? I can't believe these people exist. Like, the left have brought with them so much fucking trash ideology. Like, defending of paedophiles and defending of bestiality bullshit. Like, are you serious? Not only do we have to deal with the hammer and sickle being flown in the streets, something I never would have imagined in the 90s, but now that people, like, you're defending these kind of people, and the people who basically are cruel to animals. That's happening now. I remember when I was painting the wall of the fence, I managed to get Razorfist Arcade Live on my phone while I was painting. I just kind of like the idea that some passers-by would have heard like his banter with Terangel. He's playing some kind of Diablo clone game. I didn't get to see it because I was obviously painting, but I was hearing it. It's quite a good radio show, to be fair. It's mainly why I listen to it, actually, is just for the talk, like between him and Terran and the audience. That's why I listen to most podcasty things, to be honest. The personalities and the talking. What way round is this guy's friggin' fist? That doesn't look like his thumb. I'm confused. Oh, hold on. Yeah, it does. Because it's like here, and then it's a bit blurry, but that's the end of his thumb. It's quite a blurry shot. I don't know what's going on up here, though. It's like some knuckle joints or something going on, maybe. I'm just gonna guess. This bit looks like his thumb. So it looks like it's reversed, so his hands, like his thumb is coming, instead of his thumb coming out here, his thumb's like coming out there. It looks really weird. But I think that's like the other side of his palm, and that's like, and then it ends. But then where's his little finger go? His little finger's like really short then. What the fuck? Is it like this is clawed over and then this is even more clawed over? So he's doing a weird thing. Missing a finger? Oh, he's got one hell of a knife there. I didn't see that that sword thing. I didn't see that. That's the one he like stabs the cross and it bleeds for some reason. He like stabs an ornamental cross at the end of the church, and for some reason it bleeds, and then he drinks the blood. Oh yeah, and he's like a really sympathetic figure throughout the whole film, and then until Van Helsing calls him up on it, like his history, going like, "You impaled hundreds of millions of people and drank their blood." And it's like, oh, okay. He's not that good a person. He's not just a friendly monster. He's, yeah. Just remind everyone of that. I like this bit. This is weird. This is weird here. His stomach is like, whoa. This is like beer gut plate. This is like the plating you wear if you have a beer gut. This is gorilla plate. This is Harambe plate. Beep 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 beep. Okay, my phone is beeping me. I'm not gonna answer. Well, it's not a phone call. Fucking notifications. You get notifications for such dumb things. I try and turn them all off on the social media, like except for like messages. Even then, it's like pointless. Unless it's someone you know, then it's pointless. We used to have like notifications turned on for Twitter, like all the different ones, and then you just find yourself in some political argument, and then the notifications just bleep you forever, just dragging you back into the thing that you're not interested in. It's so annoying. But that, all these social sites are just trash heaps now. And it's mainly to do with the web design of them. The people in charge of the sites and how they are designed are the ones causing the cancer. Because it's the design that does all these things, interaction-wise. It's not just humans and how they act. It's amplified by the design. Hey, theme tune. Hey. Yeah, I was thinking when I was watching this film, I just really want to watch loads of old movies, because there's so much, like, new movies are absolute trash, but there are so many old movies from the 80s and 90s that I still haven't seen. There's so many fucking classics out there. And I know that's like a treasure chest just waiting for me to find it, and I haven't, like, gone through them all. I did see, I saw some new movie recently. I mean, new to me, but it wasn't new. It was from the 80s. I saw something like that recently. Can't remember what it was, apart from this Dracula thing. This is really hard to get right. Whoa, it goes there. So it's actually like it's a seashell, man. It's like those fucking chocolate seashells you get, which are fucking lovely, by the way. Like the praline ones. Was it Guylian seashell things? It's like the ridges on that, or like a real seashell, where I don't know, it does this weird curve thing where it's like that. It looks like it's one curve, but it's actually two curves. Fascinating, Captain. Oh, can I do the Spock eyebrow thing? Can't do the... No, because he's got a really pointy eyebrow, hasn't he? He's like more pointy than Roger Moore. Apparently AA is like blocking loads of his friends. He's just like academic agent. I used to really like watching his shows, but he's just going so he's going quite crazy on a lot of his views lately. And as I just heard, I think he blocked Harrion, and I think he unfollowed Saffron, and obviously John D, his one of his co-hosts, blocked me for saying God is cringe, which is hilarious. It seems like they're getting triggered quite a lot, and I think it's partly to do with like, you know how the left's all about inclusion and inclusiveness, but the problem with that is when they say they're inclusive, they're not inclusive. They don't include people. It's a lie. It's a misnomer. Because inclusive means no white men, no straight people, no British patriotic Sikhs, no ex-Muslims. Yeah, no Andy, no. Whereas, like, you know, inclusive is not that. Clearly inclusive is not that. Clearly inclusive is including everyone, no matter what their skin colour, gender, orientation, and that's not what the left do. So it's a misnomer. But, like, AA is like, I think we should be exclusionary, as in I think we should exclude people, like, as if the left saying inclusive was true, like, and that was the problem. But that's not the problem with the left. The problem with the left is they say they're inclusive and they're not. And you hear like AA blabbing on about, oh, I think we should gatekeep our community and we should kick people out if their thinking is old. And he's like kicked certain people out. He's like not done streams with certain people that he used to do streams with because he thinks he's super avant-garde. And I thought he kind of was for a bit, but now I don't. His latest fucking thing he's been doing is basically doing what I hate about feminism, which is the demonization of love, like 20th century style, I suppose you could call it traditional kind of coupling kind of love. The feminists do that shit all the time, but now AA started doing it. He started going like, love is just a Hollywood invention, and it's part of the problem, and love should be arranged marriages and duty. It's just like, oh, come on, fuck off. And I was like, oh god, if there's one thing I'm against, it's that. It's that sort of shit, like, we must get rid of love because it's not real. Dude, it's just not been working recently because of how fucking feminists have, like, perverted and corrupted people's minds, and how dating sites are shit, and how social networking is, like, messing things up for everyone. It's not like we're done with love, it doesn't work. Jesus fucking Christ. It pisses me off. Yes, it's getting way harder to watch AA streams recently. I like his kind of cozy, homely stuff, where he goes to old stuff and shows old clips and shit, like old 90s and 80s cartoons, or he does the Ashes of Civilization, or he used to, where he just showed clips of old shows and stuff. I don't know how he got past copyrights on that. And just, like, he doesn't do any commentary on it, he just shows it, and you can tell this is, like, bad, and this has been leading to our society getting fucked up over time. You can just tell. Like, he showed pictures, was it 1995 Detroit, I think it was? And it's just like, the whole place is just completely collapsing to crime and everything. I like that shit. And I did love, like, John D's, because John D's more firm on lockdowns, and AA's just completely cucked to his wife on lockdowns and wears a mask everywhere. Which is kind of hard to fight the culture war against the communists when you're just like, yeah, I'm gonna wear the mask in the supermarket, when, like, tons of normies around you aren't, and, like, they're brave enough to actually not do that. So, yeah, AA's getting a bit annoying lately. And it doesn't help when you go blocking all your watchers or your friends or whatever. I don't know what he thinks he's gonna get from that. I like these lines, I really like these lines, and the curves and the wrap. I'm gonna take my hoodie off then. Oh god. Off you get. Off you get, Hoodo. Alright, we're at early stages. It is fucking past midnight though, so I don't want to take too long. what's going on here. There's something here, but I don't know what it is. Oh, we can't, sorry, I suppose it's a little bit hard to see. Yeah, we talked about this last stream, didn't we? I meant to put the refs on this side, so that I can actually see them. I suppose I'm describing things that are there, though. Okay, what do I do? Well, we don't really need this ref so much, because we're not gonna, unless we're gonna work on his face a bit more. But we might need that ref later. Oh, I realised my stream preview's on again. That's probably lagging something. So what we're doing here, we're going to do this, just so you can see what I'm on about a little better, and then maybe this, like that. How's that? Is that better? So, how much downward do I have? We might not get as much of his legs in as are in the picture. I want to do the reverse of his glove. I think that's the line. So he's got a spike, which goes down to his hand. And then this kind of comes out. That goes down there. Because he's holding his helmet, but I'm trying to picture it without his helmet, so I can't see it, obviously. Something like that, maybe. And then that's a weird shape, man. And then this is kind of similar. This, I mean, it's the same. It's a reflection of it. What does that come up to? Oh, it comes up to his beer gut armor. And then it... What is the point of armor like this? Do you have like really vital organs in that portion of your thigh? It's really strange. Is that like realistic armor? They put something there? I never think of having anything vital in that region, you know. Maybe in this region, but not here and here. So what's going on? This is weird. Oh, it's like this. And then this goes up here somehow. Something like. That's really interesting. It's like that there, but it's different here. And then here it's more or less just a sweep. What is it like here? It's like fifth element here. Water, wind, what was it? Earth and fire. And hoping I don't sneeze, because my hay fever has indeed begun. Hopefully there's not too much pollen in the air now it's night, but it can happen at night. Windows aren't open. It's just like straight and narrow streets. Oh, this is coming down, so it's actually weird. And then it's like that. And this is like this. Oh, this needs to be more like this, I think. And this is weird. Well, this is weird. There's like a triple curve in this one, I think. Oh, we might fit in some battlefield layer. Apparently there is a new battlefield coming out, and it's gonna be weird. It's gonna be weird. Yeah, it's a triple curve there. So the name of it is Battlefield 2042, which initially I thought this was going to be some reference or prequel kind of thing to Battlefield 2142, which is one of my faves. But it's like 100 years in the past from that, so I probably shouldn't have thought that. And it's just like revamped BF3 or something. It looks really weak and lame, and they've got these like environmental catastrophe disasters and like, oh, what war zone is this? Oh, it's the war zone where you fight around a NASA rocket that is in the midst of taking off. Like, why would you launch a rocket if there was any danger of like a war like breaking out near the rocket? I don't. And there's like wingsuits jumping off skyscrapers. And the skyscrapers are all glittery and glowy, and there's helicopters going between them, like some kind of shit cyberpunk. Oh, cyberpunk. That game was shit. Like, just like, what setting is this? Like, who's this meant to appeal to? It's not even. It doesn't even look like a real war zone kind of thing. And then they're trying to like make it seem cool or shocking that a guy jumps out of his jet with a rocket launcher and takes out another jet and then jumps back into his jet. Like, this is just some bug, kind of, not bug thing, but like a way you could exploit the simplicity of the game in Battlefield 1942. It's like, I don't know what the fuck they think they're doing. Honestly, I don't know what they're doing now. And there's like less, the trailer was like, it didn't have the SJW thing, so they obviously realised that didn't sell, but it's clear that DICE Sweden are a bunch of SJWs, so they're just doing it for money. Like, it's that thing like Burger King putting a pride flag up or something. It's just like, go with the times. I mean, in a weird way, it's responding to criticism well, but not really. Dude, do an actual war zone. Just do an actual war zone. Like, pick a setting. I always thought it would be funny for them to do like Battlefield Caveman, where you just have the classes and you pick a class, but it's like you get a rock or a stick, and then the vehicles are like mammoths. The whole point of why I originally liked Battlefield 1942, that wasn't the setting. That was because it was the first-person shooter game on PC with vehicles. It was gonna be Halo, but then they only released Halo on consoles for the longest of times. It wasn't available on PC. So what we actually got, which was the first vehicle game, was Battlefield. And that was the fun thing about that game. Multiplayer and vehicles. Actual vehicles. Because in like Half-Life you didn't have vehicles, you had these stupid train things which were like mover brushes, mover 3D blocks, and you press a trigger on the front of the train and the mover moves with you on it. It's the same with like Unreal games. So no one could really do vehicles before Battlefield. They were the first on PC. This is weird. This is weird. The crotch design is very strange. It's like, this is the bit where the beer gut merges into the ribs thing. Oops, I've done that wrong, haven't I? Because there's a belt there. And the ribs becomes the tip of the cock. Still not as crazy as Henry VIII's fucking armour with the gigantic codpiece. Yeah, this armour has no codpiece. It's like not what you'd expect from medieval armour, is it? They all have giant codpieces and shit in real life. I bet the actual Dracula, Vlad Tepes, had giant codpiece armor. This is just a weird fictional depiction. Let's go up here and down there. And then that's kind of in shadow, isn't it? This is like a bubble. Absolute bubble. Oh, we're getting a fair bit of the leg that's shown on the screen into the drawing. I don't think we get this far. Oh, he's got a heck of a calf on him. Look at that. So there's that there. And then this is actually lower. But it's got a weird shape to this one. What the hell's going on? This is a bubble, but this one here is not. Maybe it's something, so the outer side of this is something we're not seeing. And then this is a bubble. The bubble ends on this side, because outside it flips into this thing, which indents there. And there's this thing. What a weird fucking shape that is. That's a weird shape, dude. Wow. And it's seashell shapes again. in set of shapes. And then there's a little cloud. There's a little... I don't know why I'm thinking clouds, but there's a little cloudy wisp shape there. Oh, something happens here as well. Oh, I see, it's like twisting. It's only twisting there. The curves are less sharp here. They become more sharp as they go up. Okay, that's not bad. That's explainable, that makes sense. And then a lot of these you can't even see because of shadow. They just get steeper as they go up. These are interesting. Seems like you fit a lot more of the stripes in here. They get narrower. And then there's some white red fabric here again. Under the crotch, there's like fabric. That's so weird. And then less steep as they go. It's a weird shape, actually. I think it's weirder than I've been drawing it, actually. Never mind. I've oversimplified that. And then those are not seen. There's probably some light lines there. Probably some light lines there. What have we got? Okay. Interesting. Now, should I put this mask on him? I think I will. So... maybe I should do his eyes before that, because I'll see him through. I think he has blue eyes. Can't really tell. Well, in the film he gets red eyes at some point, but... There is much to be learned from beasts. There's great accents on that. I think he actually, I think they actually speak Romanian in several parts of that, and I wasn't sure. The YouTube version didn't have any subtitles, so I wasn't sure if they're meant to be subtitles in the actual film when you're watching it in a different way, like DVD or whatever, or cinema. I think one of my old friends from Romania had like a thing for the Dracula myth. I don't know if it's like that for all Romanians, but they seem to have some level of pride in their national culture, and I think part of it is the Dracula myth. They do have statues of Vlad Tepes in Bucharest. I don't know if I got a photo of that. I hope I got a photo of that. I think there was one like right outside the back of my hotel when I stayed there. Bit of a news, bit of a schnoz. I've seen a lot of cats out in the village where I live recently. It's really nice. There's a little one-eyed cat in the park. It's like a super fluffy black, mostly black cat, but with a bit of white. And he's like he's only got one eye, but he's always got really dirty fur, like he's been playing in the dirt a lot. Just like rolls on the gravel when he sees me. And the neighbour's cat came into our garden today, and I was having fajitas in the garden after doing the fence, and it stood on my fajita. What a bastard. He was just trying to get on my lap or something. Just jumped up and stood on my fajita and looked at me. It's like, no. I'm gonna eat that. Is that enough eyes, do you reckon? Oh, he needs, okay, he needs a bit up this direction, I think. And then, that's okay for this direction, I think. So, the mask then. A good kind of mask for once. Hey? Well, this DeSantis guy in Florida is looking based. So that I don't think they have big lockdown measures or mask mandates in Florida. I'm amazed at how much power states have when there's a president like ruling over them. Like during the Trump times, I was just like amazed at how many of the Democrat states were successfully rebelling against him, and they like he couldn't really do anything like for ages about what the states were doing. Took ages for him to get like, was it federal police into Portland? And what was the other place? Was it Minneapolis? I can't remember. And then now that Biden's in, he can't really do much currently, although they'll probably change some laws to be able to do it against DeSantis and against Texas. It's really weird how like powerful the states are against the, I think they call it federal government, where the federal is America, and then the states individually act as countries and have their own basic government. I think they should all be countries, to be honest. I think each state should be a fucking country. Like this ear thing. This is a little bit, I mean, it looks cool here and it looks cool in the film, right? The mask. The Dracula armor mask. It goes with his, the weird muscle armor and shit. Looks quite cool here, actually. But it does have a slight shape to it that reminds me of those fucking furries, you know? The idiots who dress up as dogs. And they have giant dog masks. And then they, you know, it used to be, I don't know, they were trying to push it as something innocent. And it just isn't now. Because, like, they go, like, talking like they want to fuck animals and stuff. And cavorting in front of kids at pride parades, and the kids are meant to be led into thinking this is normal or fun or something, when a lot of it's like a sexual thing. Like some people like some gay community furries like dress up in these outfits and like give BJs and stuff to each other. It's part of it's like a weird sexual thing. That's not what I'm drawing. God damn it, I'm drawing Dracula. Yeah, that's a weird thing. With furry people. And then there's lots of people on DA. I'm going to be uploading this to DA, DeviantArt, where I upload all my art. And there's weird groups and sects on DA. There's a lot of decent people on DA. I'm not going to badmouth DA because I've met a lot of friends there, and like a girlfriend there as well. But there are different areas of DA where they're not just posting photography. There's a lot of areas where they're posting photography and it's just cool places, and there's a lot of areas where you get like Archipelago, you get all these really cool digital artists who do amazing futuristic scapes and things. And there's cool comic art, and there's like cool game art and portraits of things. Pop culture. But then there are just these weird places where people draw Vor, or they'll do My Little Pony and they'll just keep doing it, and that's all they ever do. And then they always there's always people who do love scenes with characters, but they've all got like animal ears. It's like, what is this? And then in other parts you've got like normal love scenes with like humans, and it seems normal. Like, I don't know. I guess when you're talking about art, what is normal? Because art can be anything. So, I don't know. It's mostly, I think it's actually the different variations of art on DA are mostly harmless. They are mostly harmless. It's pictures on a screen, it's not going to get up and hurt you. And what quantifies a, you know, a depiction of a person is a whole big debate thing to get into. You could say that if I draw a person, I'm not really drawing a person, it's just a collection of lines in a shape that someone else identifies as a person. Oh, look at this line here. Is this in the actual film one? There's a line here. Yeah, it's a complicated debate can be had, I think. This is a weird line. Okay, I don't know how to draw this. I'll keep his black locks of hair come out. But here, he's got a guard thing here. I suppose that goes over his hair, so it's like here. Yeah. I'm not sure if I'm drawing it the right way. I think I've drawn these horn things thicker. I'm just going to go with it and make them thick. Okay, I've done his eyes, so I think I can black some of this out now. God, the curves on this. That's what attracts me to this outfit is just these lines and these curves. The curves are very unusual. For someone like me who like tries to draw a lot of different curved shapes, I'm not used to this kind. This is like offbeat, it's like unexpected. Jazz curves. They're putting the curves in a place where I wouldn't expect to see them. That's what it is, I guess. God, it's weird, isn't it? I don't know if I've done this very well. I mean, obviously this is some cosplayer who's got the mask, but I'm pretty sure you see the mask in the film. I just couldn't find a screenshot of it. Shall I have a look again? It's probably going to be way different, isn't it? Bram Stoker's Dracula. Yeah, he's got all these different looks. There's the classic look when he's an old man. I'm drawing like the looks from the first scenes when he's Vlad the Impaler. Then he's like the old man. Then at the end he's like he's a variation of several different demons. That's the bat version, I think. He just keeps changing look. This is the one of the two sexy versions, I guess. And then there's another one where he's more a cross between this and the one I'm drawing. But I don't think I saw a pic. There's him with the armor, but he's not wearing the helmet. He puts the helmet on for a brief moment, I think. Oh, I just realised this kind of hair slightly resembles the horns. I wonder if that was intentional. Good. There's the weird four vampires. There's bat form of Dracula. there's the oh, it doesn't show him too well. That's the more normal, the most normal form of him. And so that battle scene at the beginning. For some reason, Anthony Hopkins played this weird priest at the start, as well as Van Helsing. I don't think they're meant to be the same character. That's the, that's the romantic-y version of him. I didn't like this bun thing that they put on her head in this scene. It looks daft as fuck. Oh yeah, he became a wolf. At one point he became a wolf, and at one point he became smoke. After Helsing said he'd become those things. Yeah, I couldn't find it. This outfit was so cool. Oh wait, is that the same outfit? Okay, maybe it's a slightly different outfit. When he meets her in the street. Oh, this is a DeviantArt. Someone's done this on this is a painting from someone else on BA. Nice. Nice. I'm just gonna fav that. I'm gonna fav that because that's cool. Oh yeah, there's the normal version of him. There it is. I can't even remember what I'm looking for now. Oh yeah, I was looking for the helmet. I was looking for it in the film. I don't think that's in the film. That's oh, that's a painting someone's done, but it's not on BA. It's somewhere else. Wow, it comes down a long way, doesn't it? Oh, does it form that sort of a shape? Wait, what? Oh, that's what that line is. Hold on a sec. So this is actually... This is actually like that. Like that. Something like that. There's a weird bump there as well. It's so weird. And then that's there. What? Oh, it's so complicated, man. So should be like that, maybe? Don't know. These forms, that's such a weird shape. Oh, and there's a different form. That's right at the end, when he's like full on Nosferatu kind of vampire. So he's got so many looks. And then there's an in-between one. Oh no, that's the one with the sunglasses, except he's not wearing them. I can't remember. I think that's a whole different one. He has so many! Dude, he's got so many looks. There must be like 7. There's like 6 or 7 fucking looks in that movie for him. And he just goes through them all. Oh, and he becomes the giant beast man, like a werewolf as well. And then he fucks the vampire bride, this girl. She's like, oh, I don't know what came over me. Oh, is that the thing? Weird. So it does kind of get wider at the back. I'm trying to... God damn it. Let's shift out of that. That's alright. It's quite a good little ref to have. I don't know if I can put that in. Anything else there? That's the Beast Man guy. This is the weird. I don't know why he becomes a werewolf sort of thing. It's odd. Yeah, it's such an arty movie. It's so arty. It's like how I would make a movie. I did fucking War of the Worlds if I had a budget, because I've kind of done a War of the Worlds movie for my student film. But if I did a proper War of the Worlds, it would be arty. Oh, here's the more normal version. But you know, like he has a weird costume on that like goes up to his neck. I don't know, man. I can't find the actual shot from the film where he's got the helmet. That's a scene. It's more artily done in the film, but that's a scene. Do we need to see this guy's head? No, probably put this over the top. So it's been 1 hour 26. Okay. Extrapolating once again. Okay. Oh, does this show a bit of his hands? Huh. It does have little spikes on it. That's what I was missing, I guess. There's a spike on the back knuckle. There's a spike on the foreknuckle. And then I don't know, there's a block on the tip or something. So... He's got like those thimble things you use for sewing. Does he have these on the thumb? I think he has these on the thumb. It's hard to tell. And then this is interesting. I think that guard just sits on top, maybe? I don't know. It's probably got a thumb guard. Oh, there's a thumb. Forgot about that. God damn. I'm snootling. I'm gonna snoot. Jeez. What a monstro. What a monstro. These are pretty straight, aren't they? They're pretty straight. It's like, ugh. They didn't do any twisting of that. It's just a straight frigging line. Straight grooves. Straight grooves, dude. Okay. So, hold on. I'm gonna enlarge this because it seems wrong. It seems wrong for it to be small, even though it's in the picture. Don't quite know why that is. Okay, and now head grooves. I didn't do those. I should do them in black. So there's a big dent here, which is important. Hmm. So if I colour it, I'm going to try to use this as a reference to get the shine. Not the other two, although this one's not bad, I guess. Should we do some of this brickwork? How's this sword? How's this sword hanging? Okay, cool. So so we'll do bright red where it's strongest and not in the shadow. I'm guessing it's coming strongest towards the front, so I'm just guessing with this bit. Might help to see where these curves are. So this hair would not be coming from here, would it? Because it can only fit through a gap here. So actually, none of this is here. None of it can be here. It's not physically possible. So it must be coming out of here. So it should be kind of like this. That's kind of how it should be, and then this would extend because it doesn't need to. Doesn't need to be blocked by hair that isn't even there. There we go. Should be more bursting out, I think. Seems it's suppressed. That's cool. We haven't been streaming for 2 hours yet. This is fun shit to paint. Whether I do it good or not is another matter entirely. Oh, too much wubba dude. I was gonna see about playing UT music on here, wasn't I, last time? Is it gonna mute the stream? It'll only mute the stream as far as from here up to Battlefield if it does mute the stream, but I don't know. Hold on. I wonder if I've got a Winamp playlist of friggin' also thinking Unreal Tournament music. That's it. We're gonna play Teque music. Are these fucking, what are these? Are these Winamp files? S3M, what's an S3M? Is an S3M a Winamp? VLC? What if I don't want VLC? What if I want Winamp? You can't enqueue in... Wait, can I open this? Open with Winamp. Fuck. Fuck. Did you hear that garbled nonsense? No. Okay, it doesn't want me. It doesn't want to open it in Winamp, dude. Can I? If I open in VLC, it's got no way of going to the next file, does it? No, it'll only play current fucking file. I hate copyright dodging. I think it's just cancer. What do we got? Teque. Do we have a playlist of any of these? Toxeen. Where's Toxeen? Toxeen's a good old buddy. I used to, well, we almost worked together on something. We kind of worked together. I'm sure he wouldn't mind too much. The thing is, I don't know if I've got a mix of all of these. Let me try enqueuing these. 88 by Toxeen, alright? Oh, you have to individually enqueue, I think. Which is a pain in the A. Toxeen is a German musician. He's probably this is his old stuff. It's good stuff though, but he's probably moved on to big time music, working on games, I imagine, or something. I haven't checked up on what he's doing. I'm not sure if he might not even go under the same name anymore. Can I save this list once I've got it as like a playlist file? So I got all those, and then what do you do? Save? No. How does this work? I thought there'd be a save button actually. Winamp's so small. What's this? Shuffle, playlist editor, equalizer, mono stereo. Oh, hold on, there's something here, isn't there? Manage playlist? Save list. Ah, there we go. And then where the fuck do I go? Oh, I'm on desktop. Okay. Where's music then? Oops, wrong. Incorrect. VVV Toxeen. Try Tox playlist. Okay. I think that's the thing now. Some better quality music. Alright, I'm not ripping on I'm not ripping on TeknoAXE, alright. TeknoAXE is good, but I just wish I could play stuff I have nostalgic links to, or you know, why can't I hate the idea of copyrights. Copyrights exist just to give an artist way more money after they've after people have bought their stuff and they own it. Like it's so hard, hard to explain, but it's like Pepe. Like a guy created Pepe and people used it, and now it goes around the internet to the point where it's just out there and it's not even, I don't know. It's hard to explain. I've written down my problems with copyright stuff before, but I'm not gonna go into it here because I don't have the arguments against it. But I think copyright used to be to guard against someone taking your work and reposting it somewhere, or republishing it and saying it was their work. Like saying, I made this piece of art called the Mona Lisa. It's actually mine. that's what copyright should be to guard against, and I think what it's actually being used for is against freedom of expression. But yeah, unfortunately, there are a few people who disagree with me, and I think Razorfist is one of them. So it's hard to explain to people what the issue is until they come up with the same hurdles that any content creator comes up against when they're trying to make films or whatever using like stuff that they remember from their life that shaped their life. I think a big problem I see is that people are dressing it up as property. Like the intellectual, what do you call it? Intellectual IPs. Intellectual property. Intellectual property. Like property that isn't actually property. I think like your body is property, your home is property, but an image, a sound, I don't know. That's where it starts getting messy for me. Like, I copyright this sound. Well, what if someone else, like, convergently happens upon this set of sounds that you've created, and they arrange them in a similar way? Like, and you've never even met them, but they have the set of sounds that you've created. And then you'd, like, try to like, copyright strike them or whatever, or use lawsuits against them for, something that they don't understand, that they've done wrong, because we like treat sounds and images and stuff as property. But then there's like art theft. But art theft is a problem in itself because like in the old days you used to have actual paintings which were physical objects in the world. Now you're in digital, nothing's a physical object. And then you get to things like nudes on the internet, like photographs and stuff. If something existed in the world and you were there to press a button on a box that captured an image, do you own that moment in time? And if you take a picture of yourself and it gets out into the world, which it inevitably will, like, can you lay claim to it once it's out on the internet where files are so easily duplicated? It's crazy. It's such a thick topic, you could write essays on it. A thick topic, not a thick topic as in a dumb topic, but a dense topic, like a multi-levular topic, dude. There's so much to talk about, as in. Can't say dense either, because dense is also stupid. Thick is stupid, dense is stupid. Sargon's got a... Did Sargon call that thing he made a thick concept? Thick means stupid, dude. That's such a thick concept. Oh my god. Is that what he calls those things? He's like trying to make the argument that terms like father or something are called thick concepts, as in there's lots of levels to them, and there's like thousands of meanings to the word father or something. I don't quite know what he's getting at, to be fair, but I kind of know what he's getting at, but I think he goes about it in a weird, dumb way. It's just kind of funny that he calls them thick concepts. Which which is like stupid concepts. It's weird how words are taken over time and they evolve. Like words you use in the 90s, we used to use them all the time. I think they mean completely different things now. Can't think of an example off the top of my head, but and then kids these days come up with all these weird new words like lit and peng. It's like, these words didn't mean anything in the 90s. So people want to invent the words for their generation, I suppose. Generations themselves. That's a dumb concept. If I could lay out in a video, I'd explain to you why generations as a concept is ridiculously dumb. Because you can't define them. You can't actually say, like, this age group to this age group is millennials, and this age group to this age group is Gen X, and this age group to this age group is was it Gen Z? Because there are like overlaps in ages and demographics and things, and you can't actually define it. it's once you actually look into it, it's indefinable. You can't like say this is a generation and this person belongs to it. I think it's messier than people think it is, like naturally messier. I have to find a way to bring this to a close soon because it's 2 AM at night. And this is meant to be a speed paint, and obviously I started late. I think I started at midnight, so I should expect this really. This is TeknoAXE. This isn't bad. I always imagine like city streets at night to this music. Yeah, what's this guy's name? Boris Nonte on I don't suppose it's Nantes because that sounds French. He's a German dude, so Nantes, I think. Nantes? Boris Nantes. Dude's name. He worked with us on Unreal Engine community mod and mapping development when I was at Gamers Anonymous, which is one of the community sites operating under Planet Unreal. We made maps, we tried to make mods and stuff, and he was one of the teamies. Simpler times under Gamers Anonymous. What year was that? Something like 1999. 1998, 1999. It's like LAN parties and all the good PC games, and very early level design and game development. When there weren't courses for game development, people just we were like self-taught. And I didn't know programming code or anything back then. I was a mapper, did level design. And you see some of those on my YouTube videos. What we produced in ye old days. Back when the world made actual sense. And it wasn't just a massive fucking communism and stuff we thought would never come back. I think it's because we never properly defeated it. Yeah. Had it in World War II. We allied with them when we won the war. They were allies. They shouldn't have been the allies, should they? If we knew what they were doing, they shouldn't have been the allies, you know, of US, UK and France. And then we just left them to take the other side of, you know, take the other side of Germany their way, and then there's the Korean War and war in Vietnam. And it never got defeated. It just kind of bred like something in a petri dish, some kind of virus. Oh, it's lighter here. Oh yeah, it's that weird material thing. Oh, and this hand is not visible, but it's probably as bright as this is. I'm pressing B instead of space. I don't know why I'd be pressing B. This is very chill, this music. It does remind me of the late 90s. Back when we were in Gamers Anonymous. We were like in IRC chat rooms as we designed our maps. And chilled out and talked about the games we played and stuff. There's a bunch of different people. I think there's like 15 of us or something. It's like in and out. People were in and out. There's mainly a guy called Morpheus, who was Mike, who I met in real life, and a guy called Gav, who I met in real life. And the boss guy was Megathis. And then there was a bunch of other people. There's a coder guy called Sunblaze. This musician guy we're listening to called Toxeen. Hunter. Parser was a programmer. I had a couple of programmers. Programmers were rare, they were like gold dust. You really needed programmers on your team, so they're like royalty. I always treat them like royalty. Like if we could get a programmer, I was like, oh, this is amazing. This is amazing, because we're just a bunch of mappers and making maps with the tools you get for Unreal Engine, the original Unreal Engines, like UED 2 and stuff for Unreal Tournament and that. So we'd have fun making art assets. I think to a limited extent we were learning modeling and stuff, but like nobody knew how to do animations. None of our team had the slightest clue how to make a jointed model, like enemy, that could move and animate its joints around. I don't think any of us knew how to do that bit. This is a bit funky jazz. I'll skip over this. I like the atmospheric stuff a bit better. Yeah, so we did skinning and modeling and like very limited stuff. Programming until we could get programmers. Let's have some white glints now. We've got the red. Let's speed through a little bit. So we want white glints. Here. It'd be cool to do a mapping stream, but God, it's so... the stuff I use is so old for level design. I think I tried to start one recently, but it wasn't anything you could put into a game for any practical use or anything. It was just like messing around with very simple architecture stuff. It's amazing what Unreal Engine has become. We never knew it had become as massive as it is now. Like everyone uses it for everything. Back when we were using it, like it was just this cool thing that nobody knew about. So only very few people knew about it, and hardly anyone used it. We were really doing something with it that not many people did. It was really fun. I think this is Hostile. Yeah, Hostile. only did a couple metal tracks. I was trying to encourage him to make more kind of hard metal stuff after I heard this one. But I think I was being a bit picky. Probably asking too much of him. So where do the glints happen? kind of shiny, doesn't he? It's kind of shiny. Let's do a little bit of backdrop and then we'll drop it. So, what have we got here? Some floor going on. What is this track? This track is Intruder Alert. Oh, he's got a couple of weird club themes. Party Time is one, Jump to the Beat. Okay, the next two after this are like clubbing kind of themes. I saw Harmful play a couple of cool games the other day. What did he play? He played one game where you play as a spider. And he played something after that that was really cool. What the hell was that? Can't remember if I watched that entire stream or not. Oh. I always have YouTube open on this clip from Equilibrium. It's basically the shot before the end credits. I don't know why. It's just like set there. I can't explain how it set itself. So this is the Razorfist stream I was watching, the Revenant. I was watching that while I was painting the fence outside. It's quite fun. Oh, fucking hell. Sorry, got hay fever right now. So this here is, I caught this the other day, which is the last episode of Dan Carlin's Hardcore History, Supernova in the East. If you don't mind being very, very depressed at real things that happened in the world, watch this. As you can see, each one of these episodes is like 6 hours long. He's got a great gravelly voice, Dan Carlin. And it clashes completely with the music I'm playing, so I'm just going to pause this music. Yeah. This is, so Dan Carlin's, I think he's a historian. I always see him as a historian. Hold on a second. Sort out my freaking face. Anyway, he has made, I believe this is a six-parter, 6 hours each episode. And this is Supernova in the East, which is World War II Japan, the story of World War II Japan. And there's some fucking horrific stuff in it. Because it's real. He's telling history from the accounts he's found. Play a little bit of his gravelly voice for you.
He's wrong about that. But the Japanese won't be able to get lots of supplies through it.
So that's a very short clip, so you don't know what's going on. I guess I could play it a little bit longer, but
which contributes to the starvation problem. Yeah.
So that's a little tidbit for you that you should watch that. I recommend it, but bloody hell, it's depressing at the same time because it shows you the reality of war, which is awful. What was I trying to find here? I was trying to find the last harmful stream. Trash, then donkey piss. I think it's that one. What was he playing? He played lots of things on this stream. He played something where he was a spider. Where are we? 5104? This is a funny game.
Holy shit. Kill the flies, we need romantic music. We should light a candle. Okay.
So you're a spider in that. And there was another good game in this stream. I can't remember what it was.
But I should go to the kitchen. Stop it.
This is some I don't know if that's it. Oh, this was a really short game with no
This
point,
is my full speed.
but very good graphics. This game lasted like 2 seconds, and then they said it was like, oh, this is just a playtest level.
I'm stuck. Okay, there we go.
So that's like a samurai game. He played something else though. I don't know. Is it the one I was watching here? It might have been this one. Anyway, I obviously haven't got to the latest bit there. Anyway, I can't remember. I can't remember if that was the original thing I was looking for now. My mind's all over the place. But there's some interesting stuff for you. Also, I recommend this film. I recommend this film. My fucking microphone keeps trying to get away from me. It's bloody annoying. This is Bram Stoker's Dracula by Francis Ford Coppola. Or Coppola, as I used to say. Ever have that thing where your speaker setup changes the volume by itself? Yeah, mine does that sometimes. Bloody annoying. Don't really know what causes it. Did I mention the new Batman trailer looked alright? Also not sure what the Dune movie's gonna be like, but maybe it'll be alright. I don't know. As long as it's not woke trash, but you know. Hard to stop that these days. I hate the word woke. God damn it, I'm gonna say freaking SJW again. Fucking woke. And it gets confusing because like some of the anti-lockdowners call themselves awakened. You got awakened, you got the woke. Like it's then fucking confusing. And we call it as an insult, and some people think it's prerogative, like they say about SJW. But at the same time, it's what they call themselves for such a long period. What's this one? Is this a clubbing? No, this isn't a clubbing one. This is Jump to the Beat. Okay, that's not a clubbing one. Settle Down is the other one. It's more clubby. I don't know what you call this kind of music. It's got a nice backing hit to it. It just becomes the backing. Yeah, listen to this. Hell yeah. I like that. I don't like the front bit, what do you call it? I don't like the main bit so much. Okay, if we do play Battlefield, it's probably going to be like 1 or 2 quick rounds, I think. Because we're at 2:30, dude. It's taking me longer than I thought, and I did start late. Shouldn't have started late. tell you, painting one of these is very, very different to painting like a fence, or even painting traditional. For one thing, when you're painting traditional, you don't run out of paint every like 1 minute. On this, it's like your paint is infinite. I'm very thankful for the fact that my paint is infinite, but it's a whole different experience to fucking traditional where you have limited paint supply and you have to keep wetting your brush and going back for more. There's something nice about the physicalness of like I do drawings on my pad and stuff. It's nice sitting in the sunshine with your pad, and then the sunshine lands on your pad, and then I don't know, it's the texture of the paper is very helpful, I think, for the art. Don't get any of that here though, because we're on digital, we're on a screen, so oh, this is proper Unreal 1 style music here. Yeah, Toxeen, because we were doing Unreal style mapping stuff, Toxeen would make music that emulated Unreal 1. I think he, as well as working for us, he worked on a map pack of quite a famous UT mapper. I think it was called like David M or something. I think he was a bit of an arrogant guy, but made good maps, so I suppose that's the important thing. I wonder if Hans Zimmer has kept to his mantra of like, you can be the most difficult person in the world with the worst views I've ever heard of, but if you play good music sweetly, you can be in my band. He said that at one point. I wonder if he's kept to it, or if he's completely fucked up and just went like, no, actually, like, no straight white males or something. Cucked to communism. I wouldn't be surprised. If he hasn't, then that would be the surprise, and that would make me happy. But I have a feeling, just a expectation that he has, because Hollywood. Oops. That's not what I wanted. So this line is up here. Yeah, I think this was one of the pieces of music he did for David M's map pack, which is Unreal 1 style. one says Tyra or Sunrise? This one's Sunrise. It's very cool, I like it. I hope all my musician friends have done well. I've had a few musician friends over the years. Toxeen is one. I wish I could be friends with Teque, and then Daniel Markland, who was at my uni and did the scores for my student films and stuff. I hope he's doing well with his music career. I'm gonna sneeze soon. Dude. I'm gonna snoot. Suppressing it. Live hay fever coverage on stream. Only the best hay fever coverage. Make sure you don't miss out on any of the action. Monday to Friday. Sponsored by Carling. Wait, shouldn't there be a fucking beam thing here? Yes. Zoop. I mean a gap. I think we're approaching done. In fact, I'm gonna call it, I think. Unless there's something glaringly obvious. The sword's gonna be dark, isn't it? Yeah. Do taunts from Aliens vs Predator. Hooah! Yeah! Yeah! Come on! Come on, fucking microphone. Stop faffing. You be faffing, I'll be growling. Reset. Okay, folks, I'm gonna start saving this up and transitioning to BF1. Good film though, check it out. I think it might still be on YouTube if you want to watch it sneakily. Bram Stoker's Dracula. What do you mean? Am I saved already? Okay, it's auto-saved, I guess. I hope. Let's just check that out actually. Refresh. This is a backup. What's this? Is this the most... yeah, it's got the background. It's got the SIG. Okay, that's the most recent one. I can close this indeed. What are we fucking doing? Oh. I've got refs for something else here. No, I don't need that. I need this. And then we're going to resize to... I don't know what to resize to, dude. 9? Jesus Christ, I'm resizing to 9% to do the uploadable. Okay, whatever. JPEG it. Up low. So, I don't need that open anymore. Close all. DA, please. Submit. Where are we now? Oh god, memes folder. I need to get to art.
You have 5 seconds to terminate this Teque. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Call it Dracula Stoker, John paintings. Watermark it, I think. Fan art. Yeah, fan art. Submit. Anyway, a reduced one is now available on my DeviantArt if you want to go and have a peek at it. Obviously it's just a speed paint. If I had a lot more time I would make it super detailed. But this, you've seen how I've done this today. It's a speed paint. A long speed paint. This sounds a bit like the countdown theme. What's that called? Ooze. Owls. Okay. That was Toxeen. I'll try and remember to put him in the name of the vid when I upload it. Okay, so edit stream info. We're going to go into Battlefield 1. Alright guys, we're just going to play 1 or 2 rounds of BF1 now. A, why'd you always do the minimize? Here we go. It's 2:45. I'm playing Battlefield at 3 AM in the morning, what the fuck? Okay, whatever. Add a nice painting sesh. It wouldn't be a proper, hey, where's this? It wouldn't be a proper stream if I didn't have the gaming in, I think. Maybe. What? Oh yeah, they're advertising the... What do you mean, it says gameplay trailer coming soon. But I've seen it already. If you watch the channel Blue Drake 42, I believe, you can see this. It's not that exciting. Okay, when it said continue there, I thought it was going to take me to some weird store page. Not going to play ops. Going to play something small. There's no DOMs open. I hope there's a DM open. Yes. Sausages. Give me my mixer. $75 will do for now. It's night time, dude. Are we on game cap mode? No, we're on desktop cap. Yeah, it's working. Do we want to bother going to game cap mode if it's working fine on desktop cap? I'm just going to keep playing it this way. For now. Oh. Deathmatch, huh? Oh god, sweeper please. Fuck. Ow. Wait, there's ball bombs, but luckily they're on my side. There's someone gonna come upstairs, I just know it. I just know it. Well, they've mined it, so that's cool. I'm not sure where they are. It's pretty chaotic, fuck! Oops. I didn't mean to do that, guys. Wait, I can res you, I can res you. I can res you too, dude. Fuck, no I can't. Sneaky bastard. Someone's gonna res me. And then I can res them. Oh no I can't, because they've gone. Dude. Oops, I meant to go this side of the wall. Graceful. Eh? I haven't seen one yet. They have slightly less numbers than us. Oh, I see you are, I have seen one. Where was that fired from? Dude, I don't understand. Chuck a grenade over there. Oh, look at that greenish reflection on top of the gun. I like that. Could be brighter, to be honest. But it's World War One, so I can see why they desatched it. There's a guy. Oh, he's on the far wall. Jesus Christ! How do you find anyone? Oh, the river. This river actually goes up and down. Currently, it's high tide, kind of. You are friendly, right? Yes.
The enemy is in the lead.
Where is the enemy? Where are they? There's got to be someone. What the? There's someone. I gotta get under cover. They're gonna come for me. Can I get a better? Fuck! I'm gonna res this dude if I can get to him. Just hide behind him. Then he can die first and I can res him. Be my human shield. Why don't you? What you doing, mate? Die. Fuck off. Ooh. Oh no! Oh my god, I accidentally skewered that guy. I wasn't actually planning to. Fuck. Chaos. Chaos. God, I haven't played a game this late at night in ages, actually. TBF. Fuck. That game's great at medium range, but not very good at close range. I have discovered. Fuck off. Where is he? Dude, what? Nice. You set him up, I'll knock him down. Fuck, they're all over there, dude. Fuck. I killed him. Fuck. Fuck. Dude, be living. Be alive. No? Okay. They're just swarming over that wall. I finally found the bastards.
Soll ich deine Wunden versorgen?
Is there not someone behind you guys?
Ich helfe dir.
Darn it. I have to try and save him. I'm gonna try and save him. Oh no, he skipped out me. Fuck. Ugh. You make a move to try and save someone, then they skip out on you. Dude! You bastard, come back. Wrong one. Yes! Fun. Fuck, they all coming up the stairs. I was aiming at someone distantly. Ah! No. I'm guessing over there. They're over there somewhere. Come on. Definitely someone over there. Fuck. Seriously? Yes! It was worth it, just for that one kill. No. Bastard, where are you? You okay? You okay? Fuck off. Ooh, that was good. Fuck. We're losing. It's funny though. Oh, it's funny. Okay, guys. Oh, they're voting for the crappier of the two. Why? They've probably played Senku Scar recently, I guess. Alright guys, I'm gonna be signing off now. Today we painted Dracula in his full armour from the film and played a little tiny bit of Battlefield 1. We'll play maybe a little more of that next time. But for now, thank you for watching. Good night, sweet dreams, and bye bye.